Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Baraduke, and this is created by Namco in 1985. It is also known as Alien Sector, and it is a fairly crappy game. This was seen on, I think, Namco Museum Volume 5. There's the arcade cabinet for Alien Sector and the marquee. But the protagonist of this game, her nickname is Kissy. Her real name is Tobi Masuyo. And she was once the wife of Dig Dug, also known as Taizo Hori. And of course, Dig Dug is also a Namco game. But this is a space exploration type of game. It's, like I said before, it's really not that good. Kissy flies around with a space suit, with a space jetpack. You can control her ascent and descent by pressing up and down. She has a very short life bar. Her nickname was Kissy. It's later revealed as because when she gets drunk, she likes to kiss people. But we'll go ahead and get started. But yeah, just have to go around. that goofy little thing is supposedly your friend, but it's next to worthless. It'll come into play when you have to face a boss. In the meantime, before you can get to the boss, you have to go through a handful of levels. Just shoot all the big octopus-like creatures, and they'll often leave some sort of hatch that you can get a bonus item from, perhaps. And then once you've destroyed enough octopi, the door will open to the next level. In between levels, there will be a little bonus round, and you might be able to get yourself an extra shield. Note that I only have 2. Whenever you collect that weird yellow creature that says, "I'm your friend," or in Japanese, I'm your friendo, you can use them. Oh, there, I got lucky and landed on an extra shield. You lose all the rest of your quote-unquote friends if you get an extra shield, which is kind of weird, but whatever. They're worthless anyway. Once you get to a boss, your quote-unquote friends will attack the boss and take a little bit of their energy away, possibly. Those little yellow dots are just bonus points. You want to try to eradicate enemies from the ceiling because they'll shoot at you while you're trying to get to these octopi and destroy them, and you have to shoot the octopi numerous times to take them out before they turn into a hatch that might contain a bonus item. It might also contain an enemy. Oh, no, that one contained an extra yellow guy. Oops, and I shot him. Take that, worthless piece of shit. Yeah, you can't score much in this game, but you just need to destroy enough octopi so that you can go to the next level. You can also lose a shield by landing on one of the blue guys, but you need to go through enough levels and then you'll get to face the boss. See, that thing released an enemy. It's this creepy Pac-Man-like monster. Ouch. Yikes. There, I got another quote-unquote friend. There was a sequel to this in Japan only, and if this saw American release, it was probably just by its Alien Sector name. Ah, crap, I died. You get an extra life, I think. Maybe it's at every 10,000 points. Or maybe it's every 20,000 points. but you have to destroy all the octopus-like enemies, and then you'll see a sign that says gate is open, and then you go to the gate and you go to the next level. Oh, I got another shield. And again, you cash in all your friends to get that shield. Just kind of weird, but again, it's because it's not so bad because the friends are about worthless. Here, you don't have to face any enemies. There will be enemies that float around, and enemies you might release from certain gates, but there's no octopi. You can automatically go right to the gate on this level just before the boss. And you won't go to a, oh, you will go to a bonus round. Nothing. And now we'll face a boss. You can upgrade your weapon, like, a couple times. See, I just lost one friend because he got shot. Tries to make a beeline for the boss. Whoa! It would suck to get killed off by the falling enemies after you've beaten a boss. There are a total of like 47 stages, 47 or 48. And once you beat the last one, then you get an ending sequence. And yes, the protagonist of this game is a woman, and this preceded Metroid by like a year, I think, in which the protagonist was a female. And it looked like it was a male. Yikes. Ah, crap. But yeah, you have to kill all those floating enemies, the octopi, or whatever they're called. And be careful when collecting that bonus thing. It could be a monster you release, so watch out. Ah, nothing. But yeah, like I said, there's like a total of 47 levels. This was suggested by YouTube user NamcotEnterprises. And I think Namco was originally called Namcot in Japan. Hey, I got an extra life at 10,000 points. It might not be every 10,000 points. You can play a two-player mode on this, but it isn't simultaneous. You have to take turns, but the second player is known as Takky. Oops. Yeah, you can collect up to 8 shields. That sucks that you're placed right there at the beginning of your next life. You've got your head up the octopus's ass. There, I got one gun that upgrades it. There's a better upgrade when you pick up another gun. Crap. Oh well. That's Baraduke, also known as Alien Sector, by Namco in 1985. You gotta put in 5 initials here. I am not a fan of this game. It's not very good. There is a sequel in Japan only, and I've never played it. It came out like 3 years after this in 1988. But this was seen on Namco Museum Volume 5, I believe. We'll scoot forward a little to see other parts from later on in the game. Here's the second boss. I think the third boss is a repeat of the first boss. I think the first 2 bosses just repeat. And that's the second boss you'll face in the game. Note all the friends I have in reserve. I put on invincibility just to get further on in the game. The ending doesn't want to work right in MAME. I don't know why. I mean, I've gotten to the end of the game. It looks all funky. See, they repeat the first boss. It's a staircase set of enemies. And once you have the more powerful weapon, it's much easier. But yet there are like 47 or 48 floors. Here's the final boss of the game. I put on invincibility, and here's what it looks like when you beat it. You get the bouncing friend. I guess it kind of works, right? The ending in MAME. Yeah, Paccets, P-A-C-C-E-T, are the little bouncing heads that you can collect as, that can hurt the boss a little bit, but they're mostly worthless. Utsukari-sama. Not sure what that means entirely, but that is Takky. That's the second player you can choose. But you don't play two-player simultaneous play. You alternate turns. That is Baraduke, also known as Alien Sector, in 1985 by Namco. What is this crazy climber 80 saying? Thanks for watching Baraduke in 1985 by Namco, and suggested by YouTube user NamcotEnterprises. I'll see you later, folks, with another video. Hope you enjoyed the inaugural game of football. Take it easy, folks. Bye-bye.